7. Good outside the switch. Doncic goes,
I did want to talk about a huge positive, and hopefully he's moving in the right direction. You never know with him, though. He has the talent. He has the ridiculously long wingspan. He has the physical traits, but it comes down to consistency, and that is Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was an absolute stud last night, and he played his ass off. He proved me wrong last night. Because the big thing with Mitchell Robinson, he'll have these big-time performances, but they'll be up against low-quality centers in the NBA. Brook Lopez is number one in shot blocking. He has the most blocks per game in the NBA. He's capable of popping outside the perimeter, hit a huge shot in a big-time moment. But he didn't even have 10 rebounds. He didn't even have like 8 or 9 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson played physical. The strength he's gained, the weight he's gained, he actually used last night. He was a beast on the offensive boards, but on top of that, what I was the most impressed with was he was a beast on the defensive boards. Throughout this game, when he got those rebounds, he was putting a body on someone, which I love to see, because what's the point of gaining the strength if you don't use it? And he used it last night. And when he got the ball, there was a couple moments he did kick it out. I do want to see more from Mitchell Robinson when it comes to sometimes, like, don't always force the ball up or keep the ball higher when you do get it. Sometimes he dips it and then he gets stripped. But he did get a foul call, I believe, on one of those. But what I do like about Mitch is that when he's getting the ball, when he pounds it on the floor, he's pounding it hard, he's going up against his man and finishing well using his length. He just played like a beast. It looked like he wanted it last night. But we need that Mitch. I'm not expecting him to have 20 rebounds every night. But the Mitch we had last night, decent offensively, I do kind of want that. I want 10 rebounds a night. We give you $60 million. It's not a crazy amount of money in today's NBA. But still, we're paying you to be the center, like the franchise center. And there was reports that came out. I don't know how true it is. I have it in my notes. I'll put it on the screen. That when it comes to this Knicks offense, he doesn't have a chance to post up. But let's start with making your free throws first. He did make a huge free throw, but then the second one, I can't really hate on him for, because we did end up with the basketball, but you still got to be able to knock down those free throws. RJ hit 2 of 3, which is great, but if he made all 3, I believe he would have tied the game. Brunson missed some huge free throws. Like, we got to capitalize there. We do, and we've been better this season compared to last season. Like, we've been better there when it comes to free throw line, but we got to capitalize there. But I just love the physicality he played with, like setting these screens, rolling to the basket. We know he's a freak of nature when it comes to being a lob threat, having this huge catch radius. We know the talent's there, but it comes down to the IQ. And I thought his IQ was off the charts of recognizing when to just attack, go at him. But then, like, utilize that strength that you gained. You look at his performance last night. Again, this is up against Brook Lopez, who's built like a brick house, who's, in my opinion, one of the best centers in the game. One of the reasons they won a championship. Giannis was amazing, but you look at Brook Lopez, the little things he does, just his physicality, setting hard screens, popping outside the outside, making some solid passes as well. He's a damn good big man. Mitchell Robinson, 15 points, 1 block, 20 rebounds, and the most important thing as well, stayed out of foul trouble. 2 fouls. You love to see that. And Mitchell Robinson, the thing that's always pissed me off about him is him not utilizing that strength that he has gained over these past 2 off seasons. I know he was kind of out of shape last season at the beginning of it, but it's just the inconsistency of using his strength and the inconsistency. You'll see games like this, but then the next night it's just like, where is he? Like, he's not crashing the boards at all. That's the thing. Mitchell Robinson needs to continue to do this, and his points have been up. He had 15 points last night. He was 7 of 9 from the field. Of course, these aren't like some crazy hook shots or mid-range shots he's taking. They're still in the dunker spot. But the points are different compared to if you look at his second year in the league. You do see the improvement when it comes to his feel for the game. Because a few of those points were offensive rebounds, pounding it hard on the floor, like pounding it hard on the hardwood, and then just goes up very strong. He went up strong. Like, I love seeing that from Mitch. We need to see that, like, every night. Maybe not the stats, like 20 rebounds a night is ridiculous. This isn't like prime Andre Drummond or anything like that. But when it comes to a physicality and mindset standpoint, you want to see that. But yeah, he was 7 of 9 from the field, which is 77%. He had 1 assist, 2 fouls, 33 minutes. Because he's going to get 33 minutes. You're going to get 30-plus minutes if you stay on the floor, because entering this game, Isaiah Hartenstein was averaging more minutes per game than Mitchell Robinson. But I thought he was solid in the Detroit game. quiet 6 points. Obviously not going to put up crazy points every night, but he had 2 steals, 1 block, 2 assists, 13 rebounds. The Memphis game, Steven Adams, physical big man. He didn't, like, this was the thing, like, he rebounded the ball well in that Grizzlies game. Huge offensive rebounds. But if you take a look at it, I believe when he had these 7 rebounds, like 5 or 6 of them were offensive rebounds. Like, you want those to be defensive rebounds as well. You want to make sure your team gets possession of the basketball and you don't have empty trips offensively. Because this is the huge thing. He'll give us second chance opportunities on the boards, but then he'll give second chance opportunities to the other team. And if he doesn't consistently do that, he could be a very, very good big man for us. I'm not saying like an all-star type of level, but you see the true impact that he's bringing to the table. You know he has a unique ability to defend the perimeter. And when disciplined, those long arms could be awesome. When it comes to the discipline side of the basketball, not always trying to make that home run play defensively by just trying to swat a shot into the stands and playing straight hands up fundamental defense, being body against body, but also not leaning into them. So he's done a good job being physical on defense. He's done a good job still being able to alter shots without trying to make that home run play happen defensively. And we know Mitchell Robinson's versatility defending the perimeter, but in the inside, he's done a very good job holding his ground. I love what he did in the Milwaukee game. Next up, Dallas Mavericks. It's the Portland game. He had 12 points. Like, he's been better scoring the ball. He had 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Like, now I do believe he's averaging 7 rebounds per game, but let's get that up to 10. Let's get that up to 10. Let's get maybe a 9.10 rebound season out of him. Some people may say that's ridiculous, but he's not an Embiid skill set type of guy. He's not a Jokic that is crazy passing, Embiid's crazy scoring or anything like that. We're asking him to be good in his own way. Like, capitalize off of what you're good at, and that's what we saw last night. We knew he was a decent rebounder, like, so far this season, but he showed he could be good, and you want to continue to see that. You want to see him capitalize off of what he's good at, or he has the ability to be good at, and he was good at it. He did show that he can get points in other ways besides dunks if he goes up strong. Pass, like when he's in the interior, nothing's there, he's double teamed, trapped, and all that. Like, kick it out, make that read. Like, that's what we see with Sims. That's what we see with Hartenstein. After you get an offensive rebound or a rebound, you don't always have to go up with it on your own if nothing's there. But when it came to being more physical settings, screens, it just looked like he wanted it. He was one of the huge reasons we were in the game. Like, he was the player, like, RJ Barrett was a positive as well. I thought RJ Barrett played very well. But at the same time, both of these guys need to be more consistent. Can Mitch keep it up? Again, I'm not asking him to have 15 points and 20 rebounds. But can he be more consistent on the boards? Can he have like near 9, 10 rebounds every night? Can he continue to play physical like this? Because I was proud of the way Mitch played last night. And he's been better lately, in my opinion. He was solid against Steven Adams. Then he was good against Brook Lopez. It sucks we lost. But Mitchell Robinson, keep it up. Keep doing you. I love seeing the development these last couple of games. Everyone's going to look at, we gave him this contract. Now he's finally developing. But all that matters is what he did last night. To stay in the present. But if he struggles moving forward, we're going to hold him accountable. Let me know down below your thoughts. Peace out, y'all.